Welcome everyone. This is Danielle with M Sister Studios, and this is another video in the series for Small Business Summer. Now, you may recognize these two lovely individuals. They helped us with our creative content for our cause series. As you guys go back and watch the series if you haven't, but as you guys know, I came here to help train for that fight scene that we made, and Crossfit NXNW was one of the places that I did it. So today what we're going to do is a little bit of question and answer with the two owners, one of them being Maureen and one of them being Steven. They are our mother-son team that runs this gym, and we're going to ask some questions, get some answers, bounce off each other, and let you guys know what it's like to own a gym, start a gym, what got them into it, and things like that. So welcome, both of you. Thank you for actually doing the questions and answers with me. And to start off, how about both of you just give a little bit of introduction of yourselves and a little bit of your background, like in training or CrossFit and whatnot, for the people at home.
Sure. My name is Maureen Pace, and I've been doing fitness training for about 24 years now. Started like in 1998, teaching group fitness, personal training, yoga, kids, seniors, kind of every year kind of adding a new certification and taking continuing education credits in that area. Just love doing it, the nutrition portion, all of it. I just love helping people, and it's just kind of expanded as we've gone along.
I'm Steven, co-owner of Crossfit NXNW with my mom, Maureen. I've been in the fitness industry for about 12 years, been doing CrossFit for 10, and then coaching for about 9, owning CrossFit NXNW for the past 8 years.
So why CrossFit? If both of you have experience in all different disciplines of exercise, what specifically of CrossFit made you guys not only want to train it, but like stick with it and actually own a gym?
That's such a good question. So, like I said, I did a lot of different training and continuing education credits in different fields. And the one group that I found that increased their fitness levels the most, believe it or not, were silver sneakers. They were my seniors. They were working with body weight, weights, and we're doing a little bit of endurance training in the middle. And I found that the squats, the lunges, the weightlifting, all of this, and we went intensity recovery. And after being part of a study actually for them, and looking at all of the other classes and some of my clients, I found, wow, what is this? And so actually met this guy, Jim Fitzsimmons, who had just certified for CrossFit Level 1. It's like 2008, 2009. And I was working with his cousin, and he came up and said, hey, I want to show you something. And I said, man, this is a lot of the stuff that I do with seniors, and the programming, the whole philosophy behind it, general preparedness, really piqued my interest. And looking at, I tried it myself. I'm like, oh man, out of everything I've been doing, this got me in the best shape in the shortest amount of time. No wasting time going from one station to the other in the gym. I just really embraced it. And I mean, it's evidentiary based. We were able to, like, I was training all kinds of athletes for Ironman and minor league ball players, swimmers, everything. And I was able to put some of this philosophy in their training, and they noticed it a lot too. They improved their times by quite a bit, and their athletic abilities.
For me, I think my favorite part about CrossFit is that there's always something to improve upon. There's skills you're trying to reach, trying to increase weights, time, speed, and then also the community aspect, I think, is probably the #1 perk to CrossFit.
So before you created your business, you both started a business as a mother-son team. What is that like? Because I know a lot of small businesses, that's kind of like, it's a family thing, right? So what is that like to be a business as a mother-son team?
That's a first rough year.
Say, pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Pick your battles and do it in the office.
No, it's been a lot of fun.
It has been. It has
It's
been.
better than what you could think it would.
Yeah, even our clients.
It's more smooth than what you'd imagine.
Yeah, even our clients here, they crack up about the early days, and you know, we define our roles where Steven's more like the social media, the website, I'm human resources, bookkeeping. You know, we have different areas that we do well at, and that just really helped kind of.
So kind of just like splitting up the responsibilities, making sure someone doesn't take too much on, and like play to your strengths and know what your weaknesses are.
She talks on the phone, I do the emails.
I'm a talker. I can't help it.
So what it was like then to actually like start the gym? Like from the idea that you guys wanted to open a gym together to like actually opening it. Like what went into finding a spot, getting the equipment, what certifications did you guys have to get, like things like that?
Yeah, we had just, well, we both had our CrossFit level 1. I think
$6,000 credit card.
$6,000 credit card, no payment for a year. Let's see, Grandma Donna gave us a little, just like another $6,000. So really, we started on $12,000, and we bought the very smallest amount of equipment we could start with, and then every month we would make money. We would buy a little more equipment and a little more equipment. So every month was a purchase. It seemed like, even though if it was a little smaller. We didn't make money for a very long time. Couple years. But we really, our goal, Stephen had to move back home, So his dad, my husband, helped support us through that whole endeavor in the very beginning, and he believed in what we were doing, and he still does. That was very helpful. That was very helpful. So, we get very excited every time we can buy something new.
Yeah.
Being debt-free was like one of our biggest goals. It's like not going into having a business loan right off the bat. CrossFit did help us do that. So you don't need a lot of equipment to get started. So.
No, I feel like for CrossFit, that's one of the main philosophies that they have is you don't need a lot of equipment to actually start exercising. Because like, for example, if you want to be like a power lifter, well, you need plates, you need a bar, you need like all this stuff to be successful in powerlifting. But CrossFit, basic stuff, all you might need is just your body weight.
Your body weight. Yeah, and that's the philosophy behind CrossFit too, is you start with your body weight. Your gymnastics movements come first. Got to be able to move your own weight before you really want to go into lifting too much to begin with.
Right. So from this time the gym started to now, you guys want to like go over like how the gym has progressed in terms of like equipment and members and the community and stuff. Kind of go into a little bit of detail of what the progress has looked like now over the past 8 years, right? Yeah. 8 years.
Adding more members, adding more programs.
Yeah, we started out with 3 barbells, just a couple squat racks. We had 2 rowers. One of them I think was gifted to us.
Yeah.
And then slowly, as we got more and more members, we just started piecing together more equipment, building it out. We went from maybe 20 members to start out, and we float around about 120 now. So they've grown quite a bit. We went from just us 2 coaching to now we have about 7 or 8 coaches that help us out. Saves a lot of energy and time for us.
Yeah. In the beginning, when it was just Stephen and I coaching, it was very long days. 5 a.m. we wouldn't get done until 8 p.m. at night, and it was
rough.
So we've got some really great coaches have been coaching and doing CrossFit for many years.
Yeah.
A lot of good athletic backgrounds.
And a lot of the new coaches that come out know a lot more about CrossFit than we did, even when we opened the gym.
Yeah, they were very helpful. Yeah.
So what it's like then working with now like an expanded team and also to the community here, because the community is unique because not only do you have people that are local to the area, but you also have a lot of military members that come through because we have Navy bases to the north of us, we have Army and Air Force bases to the south of us. So what's the community like here with your coaches, your members, like all of that?
Well, the very first couple of years, my heart was broken so many times when we would get the sailors or the soldiers that had to leave and be relocated. I was sad, and now when I meet them, I'm like, how much time do we have? But it's really sweet because even on Mother's Day, I receive like Mother's Day texts from them, even though they're over in Virginia or something, but very tight-knit community. As we've done throwdowns, which are just like competitions to raise money for different charities, I can think of the name there, and then expanding for the community, also our kids CrossFit, our seniors, pre and postnatal programming, sweat class, and the main yoga, the main CrossFit classes. So as the community requested and needed, and we found a need in that area, we would expand to that. But yeah, it's such a tight-knit community here. We have chili cook-offs and many baby showers. Many. We had 5 babies born during shutdown, and I'm just now getting to give big hugs to these babies. So I miss the kiddos.
Speaking of shutdown and just the business in general, what was it like for you guys when everything happened a year and a half ago? What did you guys, in terms of the business and running the gym, had to do to kind of like shift gears to be successful during the pandemic?
Within one day, Stephen had created our online program. was
Yeah,
fabulous.
had to change the website, create online classes.
18 hours straight.
I think I stayed up till 1 or 2 a.m. the night it was announced.
And
We
then,
had online classes running the next day.
and then we had everybody lining up at the door, and we loaned out all of our equipment. When you walked in, it looked like we had been robbed or removed. We had nothing left.
Yeah.
But then a couple of days, we lent out all our equipment to our members, and our members are great. They supported us. Thank you. That really saved us. So it was really nice.
So after the pandemic, did you notice now the gym is kind of actually progressed during the pandemic? Because I see like a lot of new faces. I mean, it could be like I never seen them.
Yeah,
before
we met some
because of it.
people. We met some people online for the first time that took our classes,
So,
and then
yeah.
they walked in and we're like, "This is the gym."
Yeah. No, there is a bit of a boom that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Just kind of post-pandemic.
Yeah, people wanting to get back into shape. They haven't been moving very much for a year and a half.
And then not even just COVID, but there seems to be a lot more people moving to the Kitsap area in general.
Yes.
We're getting a lot of people who moved up here from California, across from Seattle, Texas.
Where they can work from anywhere because they're remote
Right.
workers permanently now.
Yeah.
So they're moving to the country.
Moving to where they want to live. So instead of where they have to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool though to see like small businesses actually succeed past the pandemic because unfortunately, we saw a lot of business close. So the fact that CrossFit NXNW was not only able to keep their door, be able to be open, but now, like you said, there's a boom, which I think is fantastic to do. So now, since everything's kind of getting back to normal, what is the gym's future in terms of like next year or so? What are you guys thinking about doing? Are you guys expanding your classes or getting more equipment? Like, what's on the agenda?
This room that we're in now, we acquired in December of 2019, and this was our pre and postnatal room. It was our yoga room. Kids CrossFit would work out in here while the adults worked out in the main gym. And now we're just starting to bring the program back. We have our sweat class, our seniors, and our main classes out there. And we have our summer program, Kids CrossFit, going on right now too, which is yay! So good to see these kids. Every year they just get bigger and bigger, and like I said, I love those kids. So much fun. So much fun. They really brighten your day. And Stephen, about the same? Yeah. Just getting all the programming, get it all back. Yeah.
So for those out there listening and watching, if they are thinking about owning a gym, what are some of the things that you guys have learned over the past 8 years, from the highs that you guys have had to the lows? What are some advice that you give to potential CrossFit gym owners?
So don't take yourself too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Be humble. Know that you don't know everything, and you can always learn something.
Yeah, and even in the very beginning, we'd have somebody come in shopping for CrossFit gym, and they'd say, like, how are you guys with your Olympic weightlifting? And we'd be like, not that great, We have our USAW cert, but we haven't got that many years under our belt. And being honest with yourself, your scope of practice, always know your healthcare community and know there are resources out there for you, other CrossFit gym owners, or your chiropractor, your massage therapist. Create that health network. Physical therapist.
Yeah.
Because most of the people in almost all gym settings are not coming to you without some sort of issue going on. I mean, either it's an athlete that has an overuse injury, or maybe an older person that just retired and they've got to fix a lot of situations from their job.
Right.
Yeah, I know how to I'm not making words for work today. Dysfunctional postural issues, things like that.
All right, so we'll wrap up the little questions and answers. For both of you, now I'd like to end my questions and answers just asking more of like a personal question. Do you guys have any personal goals that you two have that you want to try to accomplish within the next year or so? Personal as in for yourself, or even like for the gym, something that you specifically want to achieve?
Yeah, let me see. Well, it's 59. I just try to get those workouts in. keep up with the young kids. Yeah, that's mainly me. I work out with the kids CrossFit. I have to still be able to walk on my hands and swing from I have to do more pull-ups than all my kids CrossFitters and some of those other people. So I do. I still have to keep swinging from the bar. What about you, Stephen?
For the gym, I would say just getting back to all the pre-COVID programs that we had running. And back running full speed.
Finding that healthy balance still.
Is there anything that you guys want to say to the people that are watching or listening before we close out?
Oh, hope that you are inspired by this and you find a CrossFit gym to work out in, or
if you're in the area, come to this gym.
yeah, come see us if you have questions. And again, if you're just somebody starting a CrossFit gym, I'd love to be a resource for you. There are so many things. I wish I had somebody that I was able to talk to about a few different things. I'd say, listen, do this, this, and this. Yeah, a couple steps you could take to make life a little easier. And that's with opening any business, I'd say.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So we'll include the links for them and Steven's email, because he's the email guy. We'll be.
I'm the texter talker.
Yeah, we'll be down below. But I just want to say thank you guys again for
thanks,
coming on
Danielle. That was
question
fun.
and answers. You'll definitely see them again because I'll be training for something and I'll be here training for it.
What are your goals, Danielle?
Oh my goodness, my goals? Well, let's
So
see.
many.
So many. A lot of running goals.
Yeah.
Right
that's
now.
good. Yeah.
I'm training for a 10-mile. I have a ruck coming up, which I won't spoil because I'll
Okay.
use for something
No
else. Just running and getting better at CrossFit, I think, for sure.
Cool.
And trying to just maintain or just lose, like getting leaner.
And it's great because you have your endurance, your weightlifting, your body weight movements. So CrossFit is a great balance for that, like we were talking about. Generally prepare our athletes for anything. So
Right, exactly.
And everyday life. Cool.
Great.
Thanks, Danielle.
Awesome. So thank you guys all out there for watching this video in the Small Business Summer Series. Hope you guys check out the rest of the series, and I will see you guys next time.